NERDSoul.
Yeah. Late, okay, at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people? Today, all year, coming with another wonderful episode of Beast Vibes Life. Four horsemen here, about to have a wonderful time. Right over here in this square, we have the master of all conspiracies, PL, Parker Lewiz. Say what's up.
Hi, I'm Parker PL Lewis with a Z. From Dog to God 3 is out now. All these other gentlemen are on it. Go run them numbers up. Thank you.
Yeah, Diagonal Square, ARC, Father Part 3. That's right. Arckatron, what's up?
Hey y'all, it's the young architect here. In the place to be on the MIC, you can find me at arckatron.com. That's ARCKATRON.com. Space Bridge in the building. New album coming soon. Soon.
These three brothers are also on Space Bridge.
That's right.
Facts.
Wow.
All of you are on Space Bridge. Actually.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And in the final square, we have the well-known Medal of Valor holding
I'm gonna let you speak on it.
Times Man of the Year recipient,
Keep going.
Anwar HighSign.
Yes, Anwar HighSign. It's in your box. Read the little in the corner of the box. So boom, Anwar_HighSign. Come check me out on Instagram and Anwar HighSign. But yo, most of all, check me out on the Spotify and the Apple Music. You know what I mean? Run that fleece up.
Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And of course,
I got new music coming too, and it's gonna feature these brothers.
Word? All right, cool. So, of course, NERDSoul. You know the deal. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all in places. And we got to get into some stuff today. We have a great show. We're going to start. Well, no, actually, sorry. I'll start off with, before we get into the news, I did want to remark, today the NBA has completely shut down, locked down. Basically, standing up against police violence due to what happened with Jacob Blake. It's good to see solidarity. I'm glad to see the kids out of the street. The youth are pushing this movement, probably the wealth of this movement. So glad to see them out there. Glad to see them getting loud, getting rambunctious, doing what needs to be done to get seen, be heard.
On that
not
note,
laying down.
Hold on, Mike. Hold on. While we there, let's stay there for 2 seconds if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Stay there for 2 seconds. Shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Heard about that.
Shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks. I don't know if you're hip, Ark.
Oh no, I've been dealing with a hurricane, so I just haven't been really hip right now.
Okay.
Hit me
I
out.
don't know if you know there was an incident out in Wisconsin. The Milwaukee Bucks are in Wisconsin. Several of their players have had run-ins and incidents with police out there in Wisconsin. This was real dope for them to be like, no, man, we are putting our foot down and we're not dealing with this anymore. This was awesome, man. This is important. It felt heavy, like needed, like, nah, man, like, if only for one day we are going to disrupt your regularly scheduled programming and we're going to affect your pocketbook. We're going to hit you where it hurts until you start doing something about this and making things right. I love to see it.
Yeah. That's dope.
Nah, you good. This, I just wanted to make sure that, because I've seen some people, of the older ilk, and I'm getting up there, I'm getting older. And I just want to be an older person to look at the youth and say, thank you for marching, for fighting, for yelling, for screaming, all that jazz.
Speaking of which, actually, I just rewatched the Chappelle 846, and that's exactly what his first message was. Like, shout out to the youth. Y'all doing the thing. Y'all don't really need me to be speaking
Hitting the
too
ground
much.
running. Actually,
Let people on the ground in the streets do their thing.
Yeah. So, thank you guys for that. And now we can get into the show. Unfortunately, we're going to be getting into the show with Meg Thee Stallion.
Oh, wait.
Tory Lanez.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
Love, condolences, prayers out to the people who, because you guys might have heard about the the guy who murdered a couple folks. And
Kyle Rittenhouse is the Kyle
17-year-old.
They were peacefully
2
protesting.
people unfortunately passed away. So yes, rest in peace to those
Peacefully
people.
protesting, and some guys ran out there with guns under the auspices of protecting businesses, and ended up shooting
businesses that they did not own. Nor is it their responsibility to protect.
A 17-year-old armed with an AR-15 walking down the streets, basically hunting down protesters.
Black people. Yeah.
And the news outlets are having the nerve to frame this guy as an aspiring cop. Okay. So that's a deeper thing we won't go into. We all know what it is, and I'm sure viewers, y'all know what it is. So, prayers up for those people, man, and energy up for those people.
It's good to see the sister of Jacob Blake stand up and
I loved her speech.
Amazing speech because I agree. I'm tired. We ain't weeping no more. We ain't crying no more. We fighting.
I don't want your pity. I want change.
Yeah, I'm not. We ain't trying to. We ain't hugging you no more. We ain't giving you no Bibles. We ain't stroking your hair lovingly.
I want change.
Yeah, you know
I'm not crying no more. I ain't got no more chance to cry. I'm all pitied out, fam. I want change.
That's right.
So it's dope to see that, and just guys, we with y'all in spirit. Also, I'll have the link. We put the link below from the rent party, the money that we got from the rent party to give to bail funds. But I'll put the link for the bail funds nationwide in the description of this video. So if you got $1 or $2, throw it to the bail funds, because people are not only marching in Milwaukee but also New York. I've seen some in DC. Saw some videos from LA.
Shout out to
and I know there's some other places too. Yeah.
Shout out to Trey the Truth.
Oh, word. So just hit that link below. You know what I'm saying? Help people.
And we need Breonna Taylor murderers arrested.
We do. We need them arrested yesterday. But hey, we know what it is with change, man. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, but it will get better. We keep pushing that line. It's gonna change.
Just realize that the people that don't want to change are gonna go kicking and screaming. So just be prepared for those kicks and screams. And I'll say this to all of my protesters that's out there: protect yourself.
Protect yourself.
No more. I don't
Push
care.
The line at all
I don't care what people say. If you got something, keep it with you, because people out there acting stupid. So that I'll just say that, because I know we got a whole hip hop show, but just look, hip hop has been part of the streets with the streets. Man. So it's like, look,
on the
keep
low,
it with you.
On the low, where are they protesting in Asia? Is it in Korea that they protest a lot? Yo, look into it, man. They got a lot.
I know
of
in Hong Kong they were protesting.
Hong Kong, they have a lot of good techniques.
Yeah,
the brothers and sisters that are on the front lines, I salute you. Yep. You are doing what a lot of us either cannot do, may not be brave enough to do, don't feel like it's our play. Whatever the reason that we're not all out there, we are there. We are, or at least we are, the Four Horsemen are in total support of you.
That's why the link is below. Man. So if you up in here and you like, man, hey, I can't get out on the street, but I got an extra $5, throw it to the bail fund in your area. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Because people out there, but the people that are out there, look, hey, protect yourself. Because I don't want to see no 17-year-old coming around, or someone with a bow and arrow or somebody thinking they the Punisher. All right? So, but with that said, you know what I'm saying? Much love to y'all. Thank y'all for fighting. Keep y'all, So on the news tip, Meg Thee Stallion comes out, confirms what we kind of already knew-ish, sort of thought or speculated, that Tory shot her. Tory Lanez shot her in both feet, I think. Is it? Did he shoot her in both feet?
He shot her in both feet, the back.
Allegedly, yes.
Not allegedly. He did that.
Well, Meg said yes, so yeah. And she ain't got no reason to lie. So no, it's not allegedly.
And it won't nothing but 2 other people there. I mean, I guess.
You're right.
But here's the other like quick tidbit. Mm-hmm. They commented. This was a news thing. There's a meme of sort of justifying Megan getting shot, and Tory liked it. And so it was like, everybody was like,
yeah, Larry Johnson made a post.
Wait, which Larry Johnson? Basketball player or football player?
The former football player.
Gotcha.
The former Penn Stater at that.
That's gross.
Yeah, she went out there and said some ridiculous statement, and this dude liked it.
Oh, boy.
It was something to the effect of, he was saying something about, like Meg is like 6 feet tall.
Tory's like 5'4".
Tory's like 5'4", and like you don't know what was going on
happened.
In that car.
Yeah, some craziness like.
He was like, all right, bro.
All right. I'm
sure whatever was going on in that car wasn't worth you throwing away your career. But, all right.
Here's my answer to that. Let's say Meg was doing something to where he had to shoot her. Why was he not treated for injuries that night?
No. Hold on.
If you want to go down that logic, you have to support your logic. And it's stupid. Nothing.
Hold on, sir. Mike.
Go ahead.
There is nothing that a man can do. Hold on, let me rephrase. I'm sorry. There's nothing a woman can do short of herself pulling out a gun and trying to use it on him. There is no reason for a man to pull out a firearm.
Well, here's the thing,
I'm just trying to follow their logic.
Here's the thing, though.
I'm just trying to follow their logic.
He was in danger of death, which is possible for you to be in danger of death from a woman. I just don't believe that Meg was trying to kill you.
Meg wasn't trying to kill you.
I doubt
Meg wasn't trying to kill him.
You, bro.
I'm not rolling with that, fam.
She goes dying, fam.
She goes on and explains, like what happened that night. They were arguing over something, but it seemed to be squashed or whatever. She goes to leave the car. She gets shot from behind, and of course, people have been asking like, why didn't you say anything? Because cops came and she didn't want them all to get shot, which is a reality. We just talked about Jacob Blake a second ago. I will say this. Once everything was safe and you were at the hospital, Tory gotta go, man. Ain't no need. Please.
But you gotta understand. Hold on again. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Fam, people live by certain codes and rules and stuff like that, fam. So I'm not bringing them involved. I don't want any interaction with that. We can handle that ourselves off the clock. Let's keep them out of
don't call cops.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. You can't. Once you commit a crime, you can't.
She said the neighbors called the cops.
Right.
In an affluent area.
Yeah, but once a crime is committed, you don't get the choice to decide whether it's just going to be between you or not. Like, say if I commit a crime and I'm with Arckatron, we can't be like, oh, we committed a crime. Here come the cops. We gonna handle it on our own. Don't worry about it. The police ain't gonna let you do that. And I'm honestly surprised. This was probably one of the first shootings that I've seen the least information about in my life. Like, it came out and I was like, where'd the bullet come from? There's
a reason for that.
Yes. So let me explain this. Let me explain this for people.
That's facts.
All right. Say I'm hanging out with my brother and I get 1 cookie and he gets 2. And I go tell mom. Guess what? That's snitching. If someone shoots someone, that is not snitching. That is being a concerned and what I would say upstanding citizen, basically reporting a crime. Snitching is like somebody had got to play the video game longer than you, and you going to tell your auntie, that's snitching. Someone shoots someone? No, that's a crime. All right,
Yo,
stop it.
That's so crazy.
Stop it. It's not the same. People be like,
especially when that person is not.
Stop snitching. Someone's
from,
dead.
Street life or any, if Meg is a civilian. Meg ain't like no gangbanger.
Who also was not in a street situation. She's a civilian who wasn't in a street situation on top of that.
Yeah, and I know I've seen a lot of stuff online about, black women protecting black men and black women always protecting black men.
That's what Bumby said.
Black women. And
I'm enjoying seeing the other Houston natives and artists and celebrities come out in support of Meg.
Yeah, that was dope. I watched Bumby.
Bumby came out. Maxo Cream came out. He said something.
Yeah,
I like it. I like that.
My thing is, why are you... Look, Tory Lanez is not the kind of guy that needs to be protected. He need to go to jail. He needs some help. He needs something. He don't need to be walking around with a gun.
It's not a matter of being protected.
I'm just saying what black women are saying online. A lot of black women, especially Twitter and Instagram, are saying that we always do this because we protect black men. And what I'm saying is, I understand protecting black men in general, but there is a case-by-case basis that needs to be at least examined to the point of, no, this guy is a danger to those around him, black or otherwise, and he gotta go. You know what I'm saying? And that's whether this guy is in a domestic violence situation with you, whether he's shooting someone else, whether he's doing something in the community that's messed up, they gotta go. Because the only way our community gonna get better is if they go. You know what I mean? They gotta go. Dude shot somebody, and ain't nobody saying nothing. And there were 2 other people with them. They ain't saying nothing either. And then he had the nerve.
There's a reason why.
What's the reason, Mr. Conspiracy Thief?
There's two, sir. There's 2.
I think one of them is because a case is being built against this guy. Am I in line with your thinking, PL?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
I think one of the reasons is because there's a case being built against this guy.
That's one.
Okay.
And 2, let's examine where this incident happened.
All right, my brother, break it down for me.
Where were they the night of this incident?
Coming from Kylie's house.
Were they coming from, or were they already in the vicinity of?
They were almost back at Megan's spot, she said.
It's kind of funny how that you add all these things up, and it's kind of funny how things aren't moving at the pace that you would want it to move with an active shooting going on that a person hasn't been charged for. Like, it's just kind of weird. But like I said earlier, fam, you can't. There's no valid excuse for a man to pull out a gun and shoot a woman unless she herself has a gun out on him. Fam, there's no reason. Like, none.
I'm just saying to kind of try to follow their logic. Let's say Meg got mad, right, and took a bottle and busted him in the head, and she was cutting him with the bottle and stuff, like you see on TV, and he was like, oh snap! And he was on the ground and she was stomping him. The only thing he could do.
She walked away.
I know, but I'm just saying, I'm trying to follow their logic of
even
like he had to shoot.
Even if that happened, is my point. It happened. She is walking away.
True that.
Facts.
Well, I ain't gonna front. If you stab me mad times and you walk away, I might have to lick a shot. But I'm just saying that didn't happen.
You're not licking a shot at a woman. You might lick a shot at her security. You might lick a shot at somebody else.
Security ain't cut me.
You can consciously get away.
I know.
That's also an issue that I've seen being brought up, and I tend to agree. Why was he in possession of a pistol when security His security is in the car. The 4 people in the car are Meg.
It sounds suspicious to me.
Tory and Tory's bodyguard, his security. Why do you even have a weapon, fam?
Good point. He shouldn't even have a weapon. He shouldn't need one because he has paid security with him.
Right next to
What are
him.
you even doing?
Yeah, it
Seems redundant.
Here's my thing. Tory should have been in jail. Need to be in jail right now. Get rid of him. Get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? Get him out of here. I don't even know. Look.
Care what you do with it. Wrap it up. Take it
back. You need to be taking them.
Get it out of here.
My sisters, please. I know you protect a lot of fellas out there. I know. But I will say it seems sometimes like y'all be protecting the wrong ones. It be solid regular dudes out there, no protection, and then it'd be like R. Kelly, and you got Kiki Palmer, like on Breakfast Club,
marching for R. Kelly in Chicago. Couple days ago,
what?
Yeah.
Yes.
How?
But meanwhile, I couldn't get like 10 black women to retweet my show. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, whose dog is that?
But
PL.
That's PL's guard dog, yo. You know what I'm saying? But
exactly.
You know, all jokes aside,
that's like PL get pinched for biting somebody, and you got a whole guard dog, man.
Yeah, I mean, just have another like too many. Like, why? But maybe he didn't shoot her. Maybe someone else did. I don't know. Just sounds suspicious to me. Like it's not moving like PL said at the pace. It just sounds like there's something fishy going on.
Yeah, because I mean, Meg jumped out and said, "Yo, Tory shot."
I tend to believe that she would know if she got shot by Tory. So I'm on that side of the fence.
It was like now that the more I think of Tory, now I'm thinking of
she gets shot.
Who sent me that video of him freestyling? With his little feet dangling.
With the mini feet.
I'm the only one. I don't like that video. It's annoying.
Who sent me that video?
And he's just like, he's the same height. He was the same height though. I was like, oh snap.
Oh man, but yeah, it look, dude gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Look, shooting people for what seemingly was an argument that was squashed, at least from what I gained from listening to the Meg video. It seemed like they were arguing, but it had been squashed, and now we're leaving the car.
It seems like he has a Napoleon complex.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But hey, I'm just your friendly neighborhood psychologist. As
Dr. NERDSoul.
Yeah, the conspiratorial conspiratist.
Conspiratorist.
I like that.
I'm a psychologist.
Word up. It just Tory gotta go, man. Just get him out of here. Let's get all these guys up out of here.
He gotta die out eventually.
Now I will say this to my regular everyday folks, men and women. Please do not apply what goes on in black celebrity life to your or your counterparts' lives. This is what celebrity-fied brothers is doing. Your average guy that's like the accountant or drives a bus is not doing this.
He ain't getting away with that.
He's not doing this, all right?
That's last time he rode that last time he drove that bus. That was it.
He ain't driving that bus no more.
Just like that goofball. Who's that goofball chick in Canada that had that video? She's an artist in Canada. And she had a video talking about like if you agree with Meg, then you support snitching, you want some 6ix9ine type time. It was like the most goofball. If you looking at in the off chance that you looking at this, you a goofball, shorty.
Snitching.
We know they watch the show.
You watch. I hope you watch.
Yeah,
listen, You watch the show. Look at my name right here, Anwar HighSign.
No, we're talking about the goofballs watch the show.
Oh yeah, goofball.
If you're a goofball watching the show, you're a goofball.
Let me try to break this down. Okay,
I don't even respect it, you goofball. Fix your psyche, bro. You a goofball. What are you doing?
Yeah, look. Check. Here's the deal.
Work your way back up to the pool table, you goofball.
To the cool table?
Yeah. Work your way back. Man. Work your way back up into some good grace and good standing. Stop being a goofballer.
But all right, so check this. Snitching is telling for the sake of telling. All right? You're just telling because it's just fun to tell. Reporting an injustice is not snitching. Telling for the sake of telling is snitching. All right? You know what I'm saying? That's snitching. When you just telling and don't nobody even get nothing out of it except you and your, like, I don't know, narcissistic attitude or something. That's snitching. Reporting an injustice. It's not snitching. People. Am I crazy?
No, I think you're putting too much into it. I think there's something wrong with the situation. You're applying something that I think there's something like fishy. So you're definitely right. I just feel like there's something going on that's blocking the reason why it's not being reported and done the paperwork and the due diligence and stuff that's going on. I just feel like something's up. It sounds fishy to me. Something's up.
They're either gonna let this guy go or they're gonna try to nail that guy to the cross. One or the other.
But what's he saying? Cause I don't be following none of these people.
Nothing.
What is he saying? Nothing.
Nothing at all.
He's got common silence.
Yes. Oh. Worse than that. Like he's got freaking. I don't know who else had silent. Like one of the rape dudes. Like he got that kind of silence. Like he has said.
Not a word.
The only thing that he said is liking that one photo, and that was like a couple weeks after.
Mm-hmm.
It's been weeks since that like 2 weeks since that happened, or however long it's been. He has not been seen nor heard
at all.
We have seen hide nor heard. The only time we saw dude is when somebody filmed him from inside of McDonald's. And he was in there, and it was like him and his people. I don't know if they shut the McDonald's down.
He was just trying to get a Happy Meal, man.
Hold on. Fits in his hands perfectly.
Yeah, you lined that up perfectly. Yeah,
the little juice is like a big gulp.
Please, sir, may I have more ketchup packets?
That was an alley-oop.
Yo, man.
Some more?
they have footage of his. They got footage of his security guard helping him up to get the soda.
He got the toy and everything. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I already got this one.
Jokes and jokes and jokes.
Oh man,
the whole situation.
He playing in the little playland and stuff.
I got the playland, got the ball, and he just jumping in the ball.
We know Meg is a friend of the show.
Meg is a friend of the show.
Watches the show. She watches.
Yep. Meg watches this every week.
The four horsemen are in full support of you, Meg.
So Meg, look,
we're riding for you.
Got your back. You know
hey Meg,
just put dudes in jail, man. Come on.
Keep your head up. We riding with you. If you don't like the executive producer, all in the video.
From the NERDSoul.
Meg,
from the NERDSoul.
Meg, let me tell you, if you don't like small dudes riding in your whip, you don't think they can follow you along on your journey.
You don't like the small dudes.
Ankle biting you. You know what I'm saying? Trying to chip off a little of your success. Come to NERDSoul.
He said 2 things on that, and it was a relatively short live that she did.
Yeah,
talking about it, and she said 2 things on there that really hit hard for me. And one of them was when she was like, "Yo, I tried to spare this dude. I was trying to spare this dude." And y'all online, like all y'all people online, y'all going crazy, saying all this crazy stuff. I tried to spare this dude, y'all not sparing me, and that's crazy. And I was like, you right.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, the other thing was the thing she said about in these days and times, like, there's no way that I'm going to tell the police that there's a pistol in the car so we can all get killed. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, because I definitely get that. That's why I was like, I could see her maybe like a day or two after, reporting it as such, instead of saying like right then at the second, like, hey, we have a gun with us. I understand that.
Oh,
but I'm like, after you got treated and stuff, I'm like, yo, because it's been what, about a month now? How long has it been?
Not like that. It's been.
It's
getting there.
Maybe a lot longer.
You look, he gotta go because he
the
could
police,
be out
man. I totally understand because police are not for you. They're not with you or for you.
No.
And being Meg Thee Stallion does not change that.
No. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely agree with that. So guys, holler at us. We're gonna holler at you. Let us know what you think. But Meg, look, if you ever want to come on the show, you know what I'm saying? Just holler at me.
Hey, listen.
I know you always watching.
I'll welcome you.
We got room.
You know what? The NERDSoul dating game. That, you know what? Look, we are willing to use our budget to send
Megan this HighSign.
Meg, we have the budget here at NERDSoul to send you an Anwar HighSign to the nearest Red Lobster. We do have coupons. You're gonna have to use that. And we will cover an Uber ride to the beach.
Gotta get them biscuits, you know what I mean?
Cheddar biscuits, lobster, walk on the beach, let's get it. Romance is in the air.
Oh man. So with that said,
fine woman. And let's get it cracking.
With that said,
I love it.
There's a new album in them streets. It's Escobar season.
Escobar season has returned.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, so maybe not, but look,
Escobar season has returned. It's here.
King's Disease. It's out there. People been listening. They even dropped the music video for Ultra Black. I'm gonna throw it to Arckatron first.
Me?
What are your first? Yes, cause you the biggest Nas hater. He was like,
no, that's conspiracy P. That's P over there.
Oh, yes, P, you the biggest.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Wherever you are.
Don't wave your hands.
I love Queens.
I love
every rapper from Queens, son. What are you talking about?
Right.
I love every rapper from Queens except Cormega.
He lied, and y'all worship him.
But I'll start it off first.
So Arckatron, what are your initial reactions from listening to the album?
I listened to the album twice, last week and today.
Mm-hmm.
And after further review, it's a solid album. That's my thoughts. Solid album from Nas. I feel that it was something that was unexpected for me because, like Hit Boy, I'm somewhat familiar with his work, mainly with the stuff he did with Kanye and some stuff he did with Kendrick and stuff like that.
Okay.
But I was like a little worried about that part. But after further review, like, it's solid for me. Like, I wouldn't say the season has returned. That's maybe too far for me. But this is a solid start of Escobar season returning.
All right, cool. So it's not a full storm. It's a light drizzling beginning, and the storm.
I mean, you can see the clouds.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's drizzling yet, but the clouds are.
You can see the clouds, no drizzle at the time.
It's formation.
Okay. All right,
they're getting in formation like Beyonce. You know what I mean? Like,
understood.
There's some alignment going on here.
Understood.
So pleasant, so slightly surprised. I would say pleasantly surprised. I mean, I'm pleasantly surprised, but I'm very slightly, surprised. Okay, all right. I'll let up. I can recognize when something's good, y'all. You know what I mean?
All right. So, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it to over here to
the bridge.
conspiratorial. PL, take it to the bridge.
Right to the
Initial
bridge.
thoughts.
To
Initial
the Queens
thoughts.
Bridge. To the QB.
Yeah, to Queensbridge.
Queensbridge.
I loved it.
Ooh.
I've had it on repeat since it came out. There's songs that I love more than others, but man, that's
Spicy.
fire.
Spicy.
I think Hit Boy did an exceptional job on the production. I think that it's great to see his versatility. I mean, this dude is from the Inland Empire. Like, that spicy beat sounds like it's straight out of the New York, like that's straight from that city music. And he made that. Yeah, man. I think that Hit Boy really did a hell of a job on this album. Nas showed up. It was a great blend of the two. It's a bridge. It's a great musical bridge between yesterday and today. Like, you look at the features that were on the album, you're like, but then you heard the song, you're like, yo, this is fire. Like, I think me and HighSign had this personal discussion. Like, we saw the track listing, and we were like, yo, what song are you most like intrigued by? And off the top, what I say, the spicy joint. Like,
the
yo,
spicy,
are we getting drill Nas? Like, yo, was really good. And then you hear it, man. Fam, that song is so fire, man. That spicy song is so fire. Yeah, man, I really, man, I like this album a lot. This is high praise coming from me, knowing how I feel about whatever. Man, this album is fire.
Oh, we gonna do the New York, whatever. Okay.
Whatever's.
Fire.
All right, Mr. HighSign.
Yeah, man. Contrary to other rumors that you may have heard within the hour, Escobar season has in fact returned. But now,
Escobar season
is here.
I dig it, man. I like the album. It's to me, I had a feeling about the album when I listened to it the first time. I was like, this album is going to be a grower. It's going to be the kind of album that gets better with repeat listens. And I've listened, much like Ark, I've listened to it 2 times so far. And I liked it better the second time than the first time.
Same.
You know? And I liked it the first time. So, you know, like, I think I'm gonna go on the limb early and say that this record is as good as Life is Good, which is a record that me and Arcka both dig. And
I'm with you.
It's an underrated Nas record. I think it's a really dope Nas record, man. And I think me and Pete, we might have talked about this as well. Like, I think it's a timely record in the sense that, like, Nas is close to 50, and what do we want to hear Nas talk about? I think he delivers in spades. I think it's nice rider music. You can cruise to it. You can vibe out to it. And yeah, man, I dig it, man. And P, you've been talking about that spicy joint for a minute. And I was like, I was telling P, I was like, that sounds like, I get why you like it. It sounds like something you would make. It sounds like a Parker PL beat.
It do. Shout out to Hit Boy.
And this is another thing. So Charlie Wilson shows up on this album. And he does ooey. Once he goes ooey on your record, it's a classic pretty much album, no matter how you slice it. So yeah, man, I dig it, man. I really rock with the album, man. And I'm happy because y'all know Nas is my favorite of all times. So I'm happy to see Nas still putting out quality material and proving the naysayers and the haters wrong, you know, about his ability to craft a solid album. I'm very happy with it.
All right. Before I start, I'll ask this to my Northeast aficionados. What is Car 85? What does that mean?
We can't talk about that on TV.
Understood. All right.
Okay. Because I do not know. So I will be hitting up PL after the show.
Too hot for TV, PL says.
Too hot for TV.
Let's just put it this way. There are certain drivers that work taxi cabs that happen to be with all of the stuffs. I can't say the correct
word.
All
the shenanigans.
Yeah, they are with all the shenanigans. So if you know a certain number, you can request a certain number. And once that number has been requested by that dispatcher, that driver knows that 9 times out of 10, it's going to be one of them shenanigans. And he's going to be compensated nicely. He don't mind doing what he got to do.
Understood.
Yo, the city never
So, my initial reaction was, okay, Nas, I see you. Here we go. Now that I've listened to the album 4 times, I will say that I like this album a lot. I still have my general Nas criticisms, but I like this album a lot. Beats are there, rhymes are there. It doesn't seem like he's, just snoozing through the track. I really enjoyed this. And as someone who's not with songs like Spicy, I will say Spicy is a darn good track. Darn good track. Spicy.
We turning a new corner for NERDSoul right now.
Spicy.
Clap it up for NERDSoul, y'all. Clap it up for NERDSoul.
Unprecedented right now.
We finally we finally come on around the corner. Come on around the corner.
Because Spicy is definitely not my steez. Normally.
So now you be at the crib like, que lo que?
Doing the surrender dance.
So, I do like it. And I got a good amount of songs that I dig. Strangely, I wish that this would have come sooner, but I know, during your life's journey, the album got to come out when it comes out. But I would have liked to have this album sooner because I won't say as far as Arckatron, but I did lose faith in a full Nas project that I would enjoy along the way. I was like, maybe I'm just not gonna get it. Maybe, like he said, you're gonna have to listen to those old DJ Clue stuff. Maybe that's just how it's gonna have to be. And I heard this and I'm like, you know what? It's not what I guess someone would consider classic Nas, but I'm not mad at it. It shows it's a different man, and it shows some growth and some stuff where I'm like, that's Nas, but I like this a lot. And just letting y'all know, I've listened to the album 4 times, so the score is going to be high. So,
yo, real quick tangent, because what you said sort of made me think about this. And me and Arcka, me and Sean have had this conversation a bunch of times about accepting an artist where they are at this current point in time and whether or not you can do that. And Nas was an artist that fell into that category for me, and I'm sure for y'all too. And Prodigy was a guy who fell into this category. And honestly, if we're being super honest, Sean Price, where like they changed from their initial form and they transformed over time into something else. And you have to make this decision, whether you want to just keep feeling a way that Nas doesn't sound like he did in 1995, or if you want to just take a look at this Nas that we have right now and decide if you like that guy, if you like that artist. Same thing with Prodigy. Do you want to hold on to Prodigy from Infamous and Prodigy from Hell on Earth that was talking about the Illuminati, or you want to take a look at Albert Einstein and evaluate that Prodigy And yeah, I'm happy to say in both cases, like the new guy, the evolution of those guys pleased me, and I was happy to finally just accept them for who they were at that time and enjoy the music for what it was and what it is. So, you know, that kind of thing is important.
Word.
Definitely.
Thanks.
So I guess I'll go around the table, starting with PL. You know, taking the Queens Bridge. What are your bottom 3 tracks?
As much as Charlie, I love Charlie. That car 85 is not the one for me. For me,
that's the first one for me too.
It's not for me. The Blue Benz joint is cool, but it don't hit for me. I think that's it for me. I can't add a third to that list. Everything else is pretty fire for me. But those 2 really stand out to me. Like that Blue Benz beat, I don't care for at all. Maybe I am bugging, but it don't hit to me.
I don't remember that.
He said some really dope stuff on there, of course, because you know it's Nas. But nah, that Blue Benz just don't hit for me. And the Car 85 joint, that it's too clean, it's too polished, it's too like. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the next single, or they didn't have even they didn't have a notion to make that possibly the first single. But I'm cool on that one. Everything else is fine to me. Everything else.
All right, Arckatron, ARC, Father Part 3.
I don't like Big Sean, y'all. If y'all never knew this about me. Even though my name is Sean, I've never been a fan of Big Sean.
Oh, yeah.
So I always have a problem when he's on a track. So that's going to be part of my bottom 3.
I actually really like that song.
The song is okay, but I don't know. Car 85 is, for me, I didn't like. That was the first one I was like, not my flavor. Car 85. I like the song. I like his words. I like everything that I listened to a couple times. And then probably, I'm looking at the listing right now. It's probably gonna have to be either Till the War's Won, which is a great song. It's just something about it just don't really connect with me. Or
who's on that again?
Dirt.
That's what doing a little Dirt.
Dirt.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, so probably here for now, just those 2. I'll probably think a third one or whatever. But those 2 definitely, like, they're back to back to replace me and Till the War's Won. And that for me, that was the dip for me. Car 85 was like pushing it. So those were my 3 actually. Replace me, Till the War's Won, Car 85. Everything else for me is pretty solid.
All right. Of course, the one, the only, Mr. HighSign.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know the track list well enough just yet to have a super specific bottom 3. But I'll tell you, much to PL's chagrin, my least favorite song is Spicy.
Whoa!
Spicy, yeah. I just don't particularly love that beat, but I don't dislike the song entirely. It's just my least favorite of what's on tap.
I forgot what Spicy sound like. Now you make me run it back.
Yeah, but yeah, like off the top, you know, like that's the song that kind of struck me. Each listen is like, yeah, you know, especially because Spicy touches me in the same way as Compton does on Good Kid, Mad City. Where like the album's over to me when The Cure comes on. Like The Cure happens and I'm like, this song is super crazy. Album finished, and then they kind of give me like, here's the credit music, and I'm like, all right, but I don't necessarily need it. It's the same sort of thing. So that's my least. I could at least give you my least favorite song right now. But I got.
That was kind of whack making it the bonus track though. Like they could have fit that. They could have sequenced that into the album, man.
They really could have. I can see that, and it might have made a difference if it was But yeah, all the way at the end, it didn't do too much for me there. That's my least favorite joint. And yeah, I gotta get the track listing and the names and everything seared into my brain. But I know one of my favorites. I know a couple of my favorites.
All right. What you got? I'll let you. Well, hold on. I'll drop my least favorite.
You gotta drop your bottom three first.
My bottom three. I'm gonna have to say. I don't want to do this. Car 85.
Man, y'all hate Car 85.
No, it's not that I don't. It's not that I don't like it, but
it's just bottom three.
The bottom three. It's a decent song, but one, me not knowing what it is, so having like not having the cultural real estate, and then also kind of what PL said about like, you know, it having like a certain polish on it. It just sounded a little different than the other tracks. That Blue Bins is another one, unfortunately. But then I'm gonna have to lean a little bit with Arckatron on Replace Me. Those are my three. I will say this: worst verse on the whole album, Core Mega. That's right.
Wow.
I'm not forgetting it.
Wow.
It's worst verse
You are
ever. That's right. I'm not gonna forget. You cut off. No McNugget.
Wow.
No McRib. Nothing. You're done.
Super real
Get out
right
of here. It's over.
Hate is super real right now. Because I think we all know
Core Mega. Wow.
I think we all know
that shit.
I think we all know the worst verse on the track, on the album rather. If we're not counting Dr. Dre on the Full Circle joint, is Foxy.
I think the worst the mine is actually Core for me.
You think it's good? Mega for you as
it's
well?
It's not just the worst. It's like the verses I like the best for me is AZ, Nas,
AZ,
Foxy,
yeah.
Core Mega in that order.
Compared to those two, compared to the AZ verse, it's like
that's what I'm saying. AZ verse is crazy.
Man.
I love AZ.
The AZ verse and the Nas verse are like here, and their verses are like here. No disrespect, but it's like y'all belong on the same track.
AZ is definitely the star of the feature artist on this.
Let's pause for a second and give AZ his love. AZ has always
showed out.
That might be the best verse on the album.
Because I remember there were a couple of solo joints.
I gotta listen to it some more. It's definitely high.
It's definitely high.
AZ's verse is on point, man. It's dope. But you know, with that said, those are my bottom three. I'll throw it over to the ARC for his top three now.
Top three. Hold on. Let me get back to where I was. Top three. I like the definition because it actually explains what the King's Disease. So I like that song, even though it's the shortest song on the album, I believe. I do like it. The first King's Disease. I don't like that. Is that the one I like? 27 Summers. I think that's the one I like too. And 10 points. I like everything with numbers, I guess. 10 points, 27 Summers, the definition. That order. Not any order, but that's the order. Cool. That's the strongest. Do what you want.
All right. PL?
My favorite joint on the album is
Spicy.
I'm really mad that they made it. I'll say it, man. I'll jump on that ledge and I'll stand on it. Why is the best song on the album labeled the bonus track? I'll stand on it, fam.
Is Spicy the best song?
Stand on it, fam.
Is Spicy the best joint on the album? That's
No.
To me, Mr. ARC. To me.
To PL, that is not the best song on Spicy.
It is, man. I think it is.
Oh, that's funny.
Spicy. 10 points. And
Pure 2, that's good, John.
I'll say it's a tie between King's Disease and 27 Summers.
Okay. How you feeling over there, Mr. HighSign?
Okay.
What's up?
Yeah, mine's pretty easy. It's 10 points, 27 Summers, and The Cure.
Okay, yeah, The Cure is dope too. I like The Cure. I just listened to it again. I'm like, that's dope too. But yeah.
Change up and edit. Crazy.
Yeah, for me, I'm gonna go Ultra Black. I like the feel. Ultra Black, 10 points, The Cure. But I will say this. Spicy pretty good. Spicy almost there. Spicy, you was almost there.
And it's got my man on there, Ferg.
Spicy, you was getting up there, and I was like, not yet. But you was coming. I was like,
Listen to it 2 more times. I bet you will get up there.
Man, that joint go dun dun dun. I was like, oh, hold on, what? I was like, oh.
You know, I rocks with Ferg, so Ferg is doing his thing on there. I like Fabio's verse on there too. I ain't gonna lie.
Killed it.
Yo,
I like it.
Yo,
everybody's spicy.
I'm not going to hold you. I was pleasantly surprised by his verse. I heard his first 4 bars and was like, oh, sugar honey iced tea. Like,
and that
yo,
that style is not my flavor.
man.
But that joint work. I'm open to listening to maybe a few more. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a few more. You know, possibly. You know what I'm saying? Possibly a few more tracks like
that. You know where there are a few more of those?
Where?
On from Done Up to Got 3.
That's right.
Go check it out right now. Available on all streaming platforms. If you like that vibe, check it out.
Oh man, so yeah, those are my top 3. So, score. Y'all ready for the score? Y'all ready to score this thing?
Yes,
do it.
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's get it.
All right, cool. I'll set it off first. I listened to this album 4 times. I enjoy it. I do think that I could probably shorten it and make it a 10. But this album sits high for me. It's been a while since I felt this promising about Nas. Giving him an 8. Giving him an 8 out of 10. I really like this. I've listened to it many times. I've revisited it. I'm probably going to listen to it some more. Shouts to Mass Appeal. You know what I'm saying? Watches the show. You know
they watch the show, baby.
Watch the show, so shouts out to them.
Mass Appeal, get at us for the podcast deal.
Man,
wait, hold up. I got something to say.
Oh, what's up?
I forgot. It was in my mental notes. I forgot. Calculating. So, I feel the reason why this album is solid to good to almost great is because of Hit Boy and how this is why I say this. Because I was on Wikipedia, I was just scrolling, but I remember this being the rumors about Nas working on the album with Swiss or with RZA or finishing up some album like that, right? That was like the rumors swirling. Hit Boy hungry though. Not saying that they not, I'm just saying like to work with Nas is like, that's him level.
It's a
you don't
deal
get the best stuff. Yeah. You literally, you might have got the best stuff.
Yep, he got the best. Point. He got the Hit Boy's best beats.
Man, you might have got the best stuff.
He's aware of all the things that are being said about Nas. Nas can't pick beats.
He probably is the only one aware on that level. I don't think Swiss is aware of that or Riz is aware of that. You know what I mean? Like to the point where
I don't think they think about that part.
Yeah, I don't think they think about that part. But if I was Hit Boy, he's 33 years old, so he's in our age range, kind of.
And so he's thinking about what he would want to hear from Nas.
Yeah, I think he leaned a little heavy, not heavy, but he leaned a little bit into the it was written Nas too.
Yeah,
like the music, like musicality wise, like that was leaning more. It was written on some of those beats, and I was like, okay, I'm with this. So sorry, that's my last thing I had to say. I forgot about to say that part. Yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah, Hit Boy did his thing on this. I went from vaguely knowing about Hit Boy to being like, he's all right with me. You know what I'm saying? You know, yo, I'm down with Hit Boy. I'm like, yo, right now he can do no wrong for me.
I mean, he got Nas under the belt. That's a notch in the belt. That's like a big notch in the belt.
And a good Nas. Good Nas.
Like you did Nas not a disservice, but service. Yeah. Thank you, good boy. Thank you.
Thank you. Because this is the album, maybe not the lyrics wise, because you know there are those like classic Nas people that are like, I want to hear basically it was written or Illmatic again. But as far as having the lyrics with the music, yo, Hit Boy, you did it. So, yeah. So for me,
real talk though.
Solid 8. Solid 8. I'm with this one. I'm definitely with this one. Like I can even with my bottom 3, I can listen to this without skipping. So, it's been a long time, so I can do that with Nas.
Yeah, Life is Good. I agree with last time I could do that. Life is Good is a good like play through. Like,
and see, I never listened to that.
I'm not with, but it's pretty solid.
Whoa! You never listened to Life is Good?
Nope. By that time, I had lost faith.
Oh, so. Well, I can see that because the 2 albums preceding it definitely makes you lose faith again in Nas. Yes.
Yeah. So that's that's why I never listened to Life is Good.
You and Sean are that way. Like I'm sort of like a sports team. Like you got the sports teams. Like I'm not a sports dude, but some of y'all sports teams like they just be trash.
But you watch it anyway.
Decades, and y'all will still be fans. Like, man, just got faith in my guys. And I'm like,
that's what
they haven't won in 65 years, but all right.
If they could just get a pick in the draft.
Not like that at all. But yeah, I definitely get the sentiment.
I feel that way about a couple of artists. I feel that way about Nas. I feel that way about Wu. They're like, yo, there's still the capacity for them to show me something. And every now and then they do. And I think this is an instance where that has happened. Hit Boy and Nas were an unlikely pairing on paper. You look at that and you like, yeah, I remember when Nas worked with someone a little more modern before, and it wasn't that hot.
Who talking about Polo? Who talking about?
I'm not saying no names, but but yeah, like Hit Boy, I think, there's a chemistry between these two that you can hear on the record. I think there's a reverence from Hit Boy that you can hear in how he approached this album, and a mastery that you can hear in how he approached this album. And I think that there's a comfort that you can hear from Nas, and the work that he put in on this album, man. And I think it came together real nice. No skips for me. It's no skips.
So what's your score?
I'm mirroring you. I'm giving it an 8, man.
All right, word up.
I think it has the capacity to maybe even go higher than that as the months stretch on and we continue listening to it.
I can see that.
Word up. All right, PL, what you got?
I'm going with a 9, man. It's album is fire.
He been bumping that spice.
Okay, Mr. 9. Hold on. Question. Where do you put it next to Nasir, sir?
Ooh.
It's better than Nasir.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Y'all know I love that album. Y'all know I love it.
I know. You're the only one in the world.
You the only one.
It's better than Nasir. This not.
Look at him.
I say it and I'll stand on it. It's his 3rd best album in his discography.
You know
I say
what?
it and I'll stand on it.
It's a good argument.
I might agree with you on that.
We'll have to delegate on that.
If you talk about...
There's a couple in the running, but I can see that lot. I can see that.
If we're going to talk
about...
This
might be number 3 on all time out of his own discography.
It could be tied for number 3, but yeah, it's definitely...
That might be a good question for us to... like the Nas best to worst album.
Yeah, because... I think you're right if you talk about songs per capita, because like not every album has the same amount of songs, but the amount of songs that I like on this album as opposed to his other, this might be the third. This might be the third in the You know what?
Oh, you about to go
Might
there?
be you might
Yeah.
be right on this one. You might be right. I'm gonna have to look back, but you might be right
I'm
on this.
telling you.
Okay.
So,
we got me and
last-
ARC got to delegate about that a little bit more.
Last but not least, ARC. Father Part 3. What is your score?
8, y'all. Solid 8.
Yo, that's it. The
That was my score even
horseman
going
of
in
Eight
before
with the black
It was
fist,
8 all the
with
way.
ultra black on it. He put
Ultra
the 8 with
black.
the ultra black on it.
Solid.
opposite of Doja Cat. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Because she watches the show.
Doja watches.
Yo,
She probably don't watch the show.
did any of y'all listen to that Doja Cat song?
Huh?
She put out
I
a
didn't.
song after the Ultra Black dropped.
I
It
didn't
was
check it.
called N-Words Ain't Shit. So it spells Nas.
Oh, wow.
Boy.
Yeah.
Is it any
Did you
good?
listen to it? I
haven't listened to it, but yeah, that's crazy, fam.
that gets no spins in my devices off tops.
None.
Off sentiment alone. Even though he said something about her, it still gets no spins in my
Yeah, he said the opposite of Doja Cat. Like, the Ultra Black is the opposite of Doja Cat. And I kind of see where he was going with it, but I can see how someone would take offense and make a
You
song.
only take offense if you're the person.
No, I'm saying
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. She could take
You're
offense.
the
Like,
opposite.
that isn't even defendable.
No, but he
Doja,
didn't
I know
diss
you
her.
watch
He
the
said
show,
a
Doja,
factual
but
statement.
You the opposite of Ultra Black, Doja. We still love you here. You watch the
No,
show
we
every
don't.
week.
I
We love
don't.
you.
Let me speak for myself. Hold
You
on.
right, you
Let me
right, you
speak
right.
for
I
myself.
I was
Step
watching
back, you
Doja
right.
Cat before she
No,
got
we
on, you know what I
don't.
mean?
I'm trying to be nice and gracious.
I honestly don't know enough about her.
You do that, sir. Let me speak for Parker Lewiz. No.
Talk to-
We not
talk
running.
to
We
him.
not jacking that, fam. Sorry.
Take him to Brooklyn with it. Go ahead.
We
Go
not
crazy.
jacking that, fam.
Go
Sorry.
crazy though. You're not going crazy though.
Go brazy.
We not
Go
jacking
brazy.
that, fam. Sorry, Doja. Sorry. We're not rocking. Nah, sorry.
Well, you
Go
heard
over
it from
there.
the man. Hey, listen.
Go to one of your chat rooms or something.
I ride with my.
The words expressed by PR Parker Lewis don't represent NERDSoul. Okay.
Don't listen to him.
I'm only speaking for me, myself, and I, like De La Soul.
See
He's an
Murder
individual
featuring
person,
Snoop
sole
Dogg.
proprietor. He is the only one
Sole
speaking
proprietor.
about
No, listen, Snoop. C Murder featuring Snoop Dogg, ARC, NERDSoul, Parker Lewiz, and HighSign. We ride with our ninjas. We not jacking it, but we still love you though, Doja. In a way.
In a way.
Oh man. Oh Lord.
I'm just playing.
No, she's
I'm just
not
playing.
ultra black.
I'm just playing.
You know.
Don't be so sensitive.
Oh man. I'm assuming that the track wasn't that good because I ain't hear nothing about
I'm
it.
gonna listen to it right now. Hold on.
I know. I was surprised. Nobody was talking about that thing.
Because it's probably not good.
The Doja Cat track?
Yeah,
I'm
nobody.
check it out right now. How she spell the N word though? With a Z, with an A, with a
The song is called Nas.
With an S.
Oh, with an S. Okay, cool.
No,
I put a Z in.
no.
I was Wu-Tang with it. You know what I mean, I put
The
an
song
S.
is called Nas. N
N-I-G-G-A-S.
period A period S period.
Oh, that's all good. I got it.
Mm.
No, hold on.
Well,
Well, I got the lyrics with it too. Hold on.
Ooh, hit me with two bars.
Wait. Hold on. This song, it came out 3 months ago though. How'd that happen?
No, it did not. The song was
Just
made
came out.
2 months ago. It has not come out. It got leaked then. She's releasing it now.
Oh, so the one that's 3 months ago ain't real?
It is the same song. It wasn't released. It got leaked.
Oh.
So then what does it have to do with Nas? Did she hear the track before
She
she heard it?
changed the title slightly after
The
Ultra
time
Black
she was.
came out.
It's crazy that he said the line. She's using the line as promotion for this song.
Ah.
Fellas, I gotta go walk the dog. I love y'all.
All right. So anyway, guys, look, we out. PL got to bounce. He's out of
You
here.
gotta walk them dogs to represent food.
Gotta walk the dogs,
Just
son.
bounce immediately.
He's
Gotta walk
yeah,
the
I'm
dogs,
out.
son. But yeah, you heard it here first. Well, maybe not here first, but the Four Horsemen told you. Nas. All right, maybe Escobar season
Check that
hasn't
out.
returned, but I would say that Escobar season it's on the way. He said he's working on another project. That other project, that's the secret project or whatever that he's working on. If that's also at 8-9ish, Escobar season has returned. That's all I'm saying.
I'm very curious what this other project entails, who he's working with on it. Yeah.
Oh, it's another Nas album, or is it like a Firm album? What people were saying Firm album before, weren't they?
I haven't heard that, but they probably are because the Firm was on this album. But True. I don't know. If it's a Firm album, I would be stunned to absolute silence. I really would. I don't see that happen. I do see them collaborating more since we've seen a lot of love between Nas and the Firm members, specifically Nas and Cormega, which we have not seen in probably 2 decades for real.
Yeah.
So like it's wonderful to see those guys, especially if like you're a big Nas fan like me, like seeing those guys showing love to each other publicly and talking about repairing their relationship is just a freaking joy for me to see. So, hopefully that does lead to more collaborations. I do think by and large, the Full Circle track is a success. And hopefully we do hear another song with the Firm, and we hear another, especially like Nas, AZ, and Mega together sound fantastic.
Yeah, didn't see that coming.
On there. A lot of people also, Foxy got to get in the mix some more. I've seen a lot of people and heard a lot of people saying like, where was Nature? So maybe, we get Nature into the fold as well somewhere down the line. It could be pretty cool. But yeah, hopefully Nas comes with another album of this caliber, man. This is really enjoyable album, man.
Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised, and definitely, I'm pleased on this one. I'm like, word, I'm ready. I'm ready for some more Escobar.
Hopefully we don't hopefully we don't start Primo Nas rumors swirling.
It might be that RZA Swiss Beats album he's talking about, whatever that people were talking about.
That could be cool. I mean, a lot of people feel like he doesn't have it, but I'm gonna go on record as saying I think RZA still has a lot to give, and who better to give it to than Nas?
Yeah, I mean, RZA has a lot to give, but he might be Robert, so this might be the problem.
I think when it comes to certain people, he's always RZA. I think Nas is one of those people that he'll always get RZA.
Okay, I can see that.
My evidence is Lost Tapes 2. Both songs that are RZA produced, although we know it's Lost Tapes and they come from
a different time
period. They come from a different time. It's not a time that's so super far removed. Like it's a time when he was Robert. But
yeah, he was Roberting right there at that moment.
He was Roberting at that time, but
he was Roberting
those songs, and they're both fire. And both of those songs on Lost Tapes are fire. The beats are banging.
Yeah, we
slamming from the RZA program.
Lost Tapes 2, right, NERDSoul? We reviewed it.
No.
Yeah, we did. You done forgot our episode. We done did so many episodes. You done forgot that we reviewed it.
We did Lost Tapes.
Also on.
We did Lost Tapes 2. Yeah, we did that and with something else. I forgot what we did. The Swiss Beats album, Poison. That's what we did. Those two together.
Yeah, we did Poison. I don't think we did.
Because they came out at the same time. The Poison album, or we just did it. No. Sorry, we did that and that because we just did it. But for some reason, we wanted to do the Swiss Beats album. But we definitely did Lost Tapes 2. I believe we did. Now you make me question it, man.
Because see, I've never listened to Lost Tapes 2. So I don't think we did Lost Tapes.
We missed our anniversary again.
Oh, we did. Yo, guys,
it's like June or whatever.
What are we like 2 years now.
We're 2 years and like 2 months now already.
2 years. BVL 2 years. We've been doing it. Y'all know the deal. We out here. Keep watching the show.
Keep watching the show, and when we go public, on the stock market, get some stocks. It's gonna be BVL on the stock market.
Diversify your
ticker.
bonds.
Exactly.
Diversify your
stock
bonds.
market ticker is gonna be BVL.
Yeah, BVL.
I will say this before we close. If you're diversifying your bonds, don't forget that Apple stock is splitting and the new price will be available on Monday. That means that Apple stock will be around $120. If I were you, I would get on it. Also, all other tech stocks have been on the rise. Everything from Microsoft to Nvidia to Adobe, Tesla, all that stuff has been on the rise. Y'all better diversify your bonds. But
I'm about to put it on my alarm right now. I'm about to look into that.
Yeah.
Monday, you said?
Yeah, Monday they're splitting their stock. So Monday will be the reveal of the new price, which will be around $130, $120, something like that. And it's a good time to get into some Apple stock. A very good time to get into some Apple stock.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to. Yeah. I'm with it.
It's
We'll
definitely
let's
better
talk about
than
that
spending
more
it on something.
private, fellas.
But yeah. So
Yeah.
with that said, over here we have the fleece music making Anwar HighSign.
The fleece music making, girl kissing with consent, limousine driving, gold chain rocking, non-stopping, your body rocking. I used to go on this auntie Anwar HighSign. Yo, check me out on the streaming platforms. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stop sleeping. And in the bottom square we have the Space Bridge building, Arckatron.
Yes, you can find me and Space Bridge at just put in Arckatron. It's ARCKATRON. Also, my website Arckatron.com is being revamped as we speak. Should by the end of the month or next month, September. It should be done. Arckatron revamped. You can find all my stuff there: clothing, my teaching, my everything. Everything I'm doing behind the scenes that I don't be advertising on my IG like that, but I'm doing stuff behind the scenes right now. So holla at me if you want that work. I put in that work.
And
right now.
And me and Arckatron got something for y'all coming soon.
That's what I'm talking about. It's like that. It's something Pierre. This is my new album. This
y'all ain't know that.
There's teaching stuff, there's mixing stuff, there's stuff I'm doing behind the scenes.
Everywhere.
Quietly. Got cooking show, everything. You know what I mean?
Word? Don't sleep, you know what I'm saying? Brother gonna be cooking.
I'm gonna be part of a cooking show, not like I'm
snap, you know what I'm saying?
I don't even know about that one.
We doing
this stuff in the tuck right now. I'm tucking everything
the new scoop right here. You getting it here first.
Yeah. So of course,
tuck right now.
NERD SOUL, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube is the main hub. Hit that thumbs up. If you like what you're seeing, hit that thumbs down. But if you hit that thumbs down, send Tory Lanez after you. Alright? Dude gonna be, you don't want it. Alright, first it's alopecia all up in here, and then it's just little and mad. It's just little and mad.
Crazy.
With small Chucky doll feet. Alright? That's all you're gonna get. Small.
Crazy. Wow.
So, podcast if you like to listen, Spotify for music. And until next time, from us to you, thank you for watching and peace.
Peace.
And
for you.
Yeah.